pretty rad. We've never done it with 3 people. All right.
Jesus.
It's your boy, Fat Artist, and we're back on another episode of Happy Hour. Drew can't be a part of this one, but do have my boys, Kenny and Nathaniel from Anyone Can Die podcast. And in that theme, we are going to be, I'm going to be drinking this Stone Brewing Enjoy by 10/31/21 hazy IPA. This is a 9.4. Frighteningly fresh is what they call it.
Oh.
And I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but I think the coolest thing about Stone is their tabs. You can see there's a little devil in their tab.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Little demoniac.
Yeah, this shit's heavy as fuck. This is my last 2 of these, so I had a 6-pack of them, but yeah, they're way too fucking heavy, and they'll take you out. So, but anyways, enough of that. To my 2 boys, my two boys joining me. Brittany might join us too later on, but go ahead. How about you guys do a little intro, and then hit me with what you might be having a beverage.
Oh man, Kenny, you want to go first?
No.
Okay, I'll go first.
No, you go on.
I'm Nathaniel Covington, part of the Anyone Can Die podcast. Consume too much horror, and I have a Rogue Pumpkin Patch Ale. It's only 6.1, so it's not quite living up to the past standards, but it's still good.
Yeah,
it's a good one. I discovered it this year, so
love that. Oh, it's a 16 ounce too. Love that. Kenny, what are we drinking on?
I just got like 16-ounce Bitburger beer tonight.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Other half of Anyone Can Die, and I was trying to like get something like way fancier or something, but I kept it like imported. It's like old school, the first entree into not drinking just like piss like beer was going to like Frugal McDougal's and getting import beer, and like that was like the most baller shit ever in 2002. So, and that's around the time I met Nathaniel, so I figured I'd like throw back it and drink some just like some cheap imported beer.
Love that. Yeah, no. At Frugal's, actually, I've only been to Frugal's one time, and I went actually to buy you beer, Nathaniel. Yeah, and I've only been there one time. So I was like, I walked in and there was like 2 or 3 bachelor parties in there. I was like, nah, bachelorette parties.
It's wedding party central, but that shit was mecca. Like seriously, like going to get just anything other than just natural light beer that they sell at the gas station. Like we thought that was, you were really living it up, going and getting like some sampler pack of a craft brew or something. That's before craft brew was everywhere,
Yeah. So shout out to Frugal's. This one's actually, these beers are from Mount Juliet Beer Company.
Word?
Yeah, that place.
Wow.
That's the spot. So this says it's a hazy IPA, but as I said, it was 9.4. This shit is darker than you would normally.
Dude, that's rough. Ooh. This one's from the Mr. Whiskers down the street.
Ooh, I like Mr. Whiskers.
They get the Halloween beers out in August, and I go in and ask them. They're like, "Yeah, it's already in the back," and so they'll bring it out for me. So
I like them. That used to be my spot, but now Juliet Beer Company is real close, so down the street.
Bro, have you been to the beer hall those dudes opened up yet?
No. Where is it?
It's on. I mean, if you're coming from Hermitage, it's on the right-hand side. It's a terrible location, but where the speedway is in Mount Juliet, it's
near that ham place. They're across the street from the ham place.
It's right across the fucking street from the ham place.
I saw it was packed. Yeah.
They got a German beer hall over there. I haven't been up in there yet because I don't know what the crowd's gonna be like. But
looks sketch.
I think that the people that used to run Mount Juliet Beer Company are running that now, and the beer company has like changed hands.
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't know if it's under the same management or not.
Oh, maybe I'll ask him about next time in there. Yeah, I have to pass that to go to the beer company. So, what Nathaniel, you're probably not up to speed on this. There's this really weird place that only sells hams. Yeah, I swear to you, I swear to you, dude.
No, I know.
For real, it's a ham shack or something.
Ham shanty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen, it's Rice's Country Ham.
there you
And
go.
they've been doing country ham since way back. It's the best country ham you ever put in your mouth. It's delicious.
Really?
If you like just really, really salty ass, like preserved
Salty
meats.
ass.
It is, man, because like that's back in the day before they had refrigeration and shit. You had a smokehouse and you had to have like mad salty meat because it just won't go bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rotten today.
I mean, this place looks like it doesn't have refrigeration or even maybe electricity. So
no, it's got it, but man, it's like barely. The place is like a relic. And if you want to go see what people were eating around Christmas time like 100 years ago, you go up in there and they'll give you what your great grandparents ate. You know what I mean? Like it's the truth.
yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah, no, we've been meaning to. We passed it. I mean, Nathaniel, this shit is leaning. Like it's not even like this shit's old as fuck. Like straight up.
It's really rickety. And if you don't give a fuck about hypertension, like you go up there and check it out, dude. It's
my God, man.
Yeah. It's pretty gnarly. It's about it's down the street for me. So that's about halfway towards a beer company for me. But yeah, so I go. I mean, my neighborhood's right off of that street, so I have to drive down there to get all this shit. So I got this Enjoy by. I don't, Stone. Sometimes I'll fuck with Stone, but I don't really fuck with Stone heavy like that. And this thing, I'm a sucker for something that says you have to have it by a certain date, like this is limited type of deal.
Yeah.
Sucker for it.
Yeah.
It just kind of dawned on me that the date is Halloween.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that before, and I'm just not big on IPA beers, so I didn't really, inspect it much. But it's like, oh, I get it. It's Halloween beer, and you're supposed to go twist it up before it's over.
Yeah. That's the point. So I have that, and I have it was either this 9.4 or an 8, and I was like, I'll just go crazy with it. Yeah, might as well.
The other one, Get it.
Yeah. So speaking of Halloween, let's go straight into this first topic then. I'm assuming both of you guys. I mean, you're playing, some background images. Just trying to get us a copyright strike. Here we go. And but Halloween Kills. What do you guys think? I'll give you want my review real quick, so you guys know where I'm at.
Take the heat off. To take the heat off of us when we shit all over it here in a minute.
Yeah, right. No, it's not gonna be much better. I promise you that. Yeah. So I turned on fucking excited, right? So fucking pumped. Like loved the remake original, whatever. 2018, 2017 one.
It's a direct sequel to the original 78.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck yes, love this one. Not so hot on this second part. Like, I want to put this in its own, like, how there's like everyone's talking about multiverses and shit these days. This is in its own, its own lane. Like this is what happens in this fucking multiverse. So I feel like this is a 3-parter, right? That's what they're saying.
Yep.
Yeah, part 2. Not my fave.
Empire Strikes Back is what they're referring to it as Empire Strikes Back in the Star Wars universe was the bridge movie.
Yeah, so sure.
Give you a little more background, but not develop too much of the story to go ahead and wrap it up. That's what they say.
I agree with that, but Empire is debatably top 2 of the Star Wars movies. So
it's the best fucking one out of all of them. I'll just go on and say it. Like they're debatable at the window. It's my favorite one out of all of them.
Yeah,
as in Empire, right?
Because you've got the first one, which is great, which establishes everybody, and you like, you find out who everybody is, and then the second one, you really find out what everybody's about, and then the third one, you go to the goddamn planet of the teddy bears, and they defeat the Empire, and it's just like, man, like it just kind of has the Disney ending to it. Like the second one is far and away my favorite one.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. Empire Strikes Back, like it has such like a down note to it. Like it's the one that touches reality the most. You know what I mean? That some of these characters might be in peril. It's excellent. Like I really like that one the best out of all of them.
I mean, I was just saying top two because I was giving somebody any kind of room if they wanted to throw a top one. But
no, we're not.
Okay, we're there. We're past that.
We're not in shades of gray here. We're drinking
beer
and all that.
We're not even 50 shades. We're just no shades.
That's right. No shades.
We're straight raw dog in this life, huh? That's what we're doing. All right. Raw dog in life, no 50 shades. There we go.
Chewbacca uncircumcised.
That door is unlocked all the time. Here we go.
Yeah.
So what did you think of Halloween Kills then, Kenny?
Dude, it's fucking bullshit. I really didn't like that movie at all.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Like it was really just really, really bad. I couldn't even sit through the whole goddamn movie. It was really bad.
He won't say that on our podcast because we're exclusive to horror, but since we're not on that, he'll let loose.
Well, the thing about it is just because like I didn't want to that was kind of the mission statement when I was explaining who I was and everything that, well, I don't want to get on here and just trash stuff, it's not like I'm like, hey, thanks for having me on, Pat. Fuck the Pope. I don't want to get out here and just say the wildest shit now that we're not on our podcast anymore. But,
love it.
Dude, that movie was fucking terrible. Like it was really bad.
I love it.
It was really, really bad. It's just like they're putting Michael Myers out there and having him do all this shit, and it's just for the sake of selling another Michael Myers.
Yeah. I really hope that this third edition third one, whatever the fuck. I hope that one really delivers because this shit was kind of whack, bro.
Yeah,
dude, I can clean it up for you if you want it cleaned up.
Proceed.
What?
All right. So you have 1978. Michael Myers kills his sister, and then he's put into the insane asylum.
Sure.
What we no longer refer to them as such. And then he gets out, finds his way back to Haddonfield, and starts killing a bunch of teenagers. Meat grinder, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then David Gordon Green comes along and says, we're going to forget everything after that point. So only 78 exists. Halloween 2 is not in existence. And he picks up where they captured him, which we see in Halloween Kills, puts him back in, I guess they're not Smith's Grove. They put him somewhere else, right? I can't remember. That's the one thing I can't remember. But he gets out. And so in 2018, he goes on another killing spree. Mm-hmm. And then, Jamie Lee Curtis and her family capture him and try to kill him. Well, so the whole thing is happening, but the idea is he is just pure evil, right? And they're starting to lead on that it's not so much he's after Laurie Strode, he's just killing, and people just so happen to keep putting her in front of him. He's killing everybody. Just try to get back to his house. I've already explained all this.
So, but we're in agreement that like the remake 2017, 2018.
There's no remake.
Well, all right. But for conversation's sake, that one, David Gordon Green's first attempt,
yes,
solid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Enjoyed the fuck out of that.
And
also, some of the shots they attempted on that first one were pretty fucking sick. Like, there's one where you're in like the POV of a trick or treater, and it goes by the house as he's killing somebody, and then walks out into the next house. That's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah. Well, see, but what this one he gave, this was him giving, and maybe even with the next one, he's gonna, it'll be a little lukewarm at first and probably finish, I feel like strong, like 2018.
Hope so.
But this was, I think, Kenny, you used the term like lip service or whatever it might be for the real Halloween Michael Myers fans that like, they wanted to hear dialogue that you'd find in an 80s slasher. They want to see just like the meat grinder. It's for those fans. And I'm not necessarily one of those fans. I'm not really in the horror genre, like in the fandom, like someone that just, I don't want to just see kill after kill after kill. I say that and I'm like wearing a Reanimator t-shirt right now.
I was about to say, like, look at what's happening around you. Right
yeah, I know, dude. Are you sure? Like,
but
you absolutely sure?
But so you've seen David Gordon Green's like Righteous Gemstones and all this. And he has a very wide array, like very wide range of films and TV shows. So he's good at making films and TV shows. Like that
absolutely, sure.
He's trying to hit that 80s slasher style.
So, I think this one just didn't land for me. Righteous Gemstones is fucking genius, by the way.
All those shows are like, I love that. I love Eastbound and Down. All that shit's hilarious. They just don't like. the thing about the movie, whenever they made the first Halloween, the whole idea was going to be less is more. I just feel like they've kind of gone completely all around, like full circle, to where it's like Michael Myers doing fucking Shogun Assassin, just like mowing down a whole fire department and everything. It's ridiculous. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And it's just because they made this film because people want to see Michael Myers killing people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about this. If you
full stop. That's what the whole movie's based on. It's just we're going to see him slaughtering people.
If it was reality, though, they kept putting him in positions where he could kill more outside of the firefighter in the first house. They kept making it possible where he would continue to kill. So who is just as evil as him is humanity. Like they showed where they had the guy, he like committed suicide because he couldn't get away from people. So it's just like, eventually it was like, we're just as bad as him in some regard. And that's what David Gordon Green was trying to show without, mob mentality, all that stuff.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
I kind of hope, how.
But I didn't like it so much. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay. No, you're good. You're good. You know how they did like that super cut of The Godfather?
I never saw it, but I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, though. It's like a 4 or 5 hour, 6 hour, some type of shit where it's 1 through 3, but it's like a super cut of it. Like you can watch the whole story in once. I kind of hope they do that with this.
It would be sick.
So it's like the first, it's just like a chronological order and everything with The Godfather.
Yeah, it's all 3, but it's like, I guess it's like I never watched it because that shit's long as fuck. That's a day. That's a commitment. So, but it's like, I remember seeing it advertised like, oh, watch them all just in one chunk. And I'm like, oh, that's appealing. But like, this would be sick because it's supposed to be like, one story. So, it ends. It's still the fucking same night. Like,
well, 2 things. They've already released that there's going to be a lot that happens 4 years into the future.
Yeah, I saw that bullshit. Fuck that.
But Peacock owns the rights to all this now, so they're gonna probably air one all the way to the end if you want to watch it when that movie comes out. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, which is dope. I bet you your boys at Peacock got a huge influx of those monthly subscribers, including your boy for this month.
Right here.
Yeah. Go ahead and drop that for November, guys. Sorry, but your luck. But yeah, Peacock definitely got an influx. I'm sure they'll get the same shit once. What's it called? The same shit for like Disney when Spider-Man drops in December. Yeah, that Spider-Man movie looks sick. That new one.
Yeah.
But fuck it, bro. You boys, I'm kind of like killing this and starting to feel it. Huh? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta just neck it, dude. Do the whole thing.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, it's your episode, so. No, there's a lot of drinking. So, Nathaniel, this is off topic, but I asked you guys, you and Jake at the chapter, hit me up with that some demo hookups because I'm not gonna be able to go.
Oh yeah.
I legit thought that was this past weekend.
You are gonna be there.
No, I'm not going. But I still ask you the same thing. No, I was at a funeral like 2 days ago. In Florida. So I got back yesterday.
Yeah.
Fuck it, dude. Wild as fuck. But no, I was gonna ask you. I was just gonna bring that up and say, no, I'm not gonna be there. But can you still do that?
Of course.
But I don't feel like being around a bunch of kids. I already did this whole thing. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
But also shitty things that you guys didn't watch, but I wanted to give you a heads up on. Malignant. So I have a feeling that you guys might fuck with this for a sec. Because it's so batshit crazy. That you might be like, this is cool or whatever, like, because it's weird. But it is, in my opinion, and your boy's humble opinion, straight trash dog shit fire. You know what I'm saying? Like a garbage truck full of dog shit on fire. Drove into a landfill of shit full of fire. That's what this is.
Oh my God.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
You make it sound so
but
enticing.
It's like we were watching it, and I was like, me and Meg were watching, and I was like, this is kind of bad, right? Like, because all the hype, what's his name, James Wan, and all this bullshit. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, it's got to be okay, But, bruh,
Nope.
my man whoever let my dude do whatever he wanted to fucked up on this time. You know what I'm saying?
Pull back a little bit on him.
They were like, "Oh, just do whatever you want, James Wan," and he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna," and that was not a good idea. So, heads up on that one.
He is double fisting right now. By the way,
expecting a full review on your show about that.
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that movie then. We've almost watched it a couple times, and I've been the one that like.
I'm gonna need you to watch it.
No.
I'm gonna need you to watch it. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need your opinion on it for real. It's so whack.
Yeah.
But anyways, besides all that, there's a couple of random things we should bring up. So your boy Nathaniel, if you've been paying attention to any of our, I guess, social media, we put it on everything now, I guess, social media, or YouTube channel, all that stuff, you'll notice we have a new logo. And he is called the Miner. And
yeah,
we did an unboxing. I sent Drew the t-shirts and he unboxed it. He was blown away. He was like, "What the fuck? You actually did this?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, commissioned this shit." He was like, "For real?" So yeah, it took a while. It took a couple months to get this thing done.
Because I'm slow.
No, I mean, had to get the shirts made and all that shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, we commissioned a piece by your boy Nathaniel to do the Miner, which is a joke that we've been running for like way too long now about. Well, it's not really a joke. It's more of like a homage, I would say. You know what I'm saying? But homage to. Have you seen Chernobyl, Kenny?
I watched it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know the Miner in Chernobyl?
Like the miners that.
No, like the fat boss miner that's naked.
All right, yeah.
All right. So, just think of him when I show you this picture, and then just think of him kind of faded. You know what I'm saying? A little fucked up. That's exactly what you'd see, right?
There you go. He's got a wizard staff.
Yeah. This is him faded. Balls out per usual, doing his mining activities. But it's more of a homage, you know what I'm saying? Like a tribute. Because I feel like he was the unsung hero of that whole show. And we made a joke about it, like, "Oh man, that dude was the dopest shit in the whole show." And then we're like, kept going with it. So shout out to the miners.
Yeah. Well, those guys, they said those guys got underneath the reactor. I think it's reactor 3, if I'm not mistaken. They got up underneath that thing and did all that digging in order to keep they call it the elephant's foot from that shit to getting into the groundwater, and everything that they did was in vain. It didn't even make any difference.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, man, like there was Chernobyl. I don't want to make this whole episode about this. My wife gets on to me all the time, but she's like, you guys could talk about something else. It doesn't always have to be Chernobyl. But yeah, man, like Chernobyl was so fucked up. Like it's hard for me to even go there because I remember when that shit happened, and it was it was terrifying.
Oh.
Like whenever that shit first started getting through to the Western world as to what happened, like dude, that shit was so scary.
Well, then, in true horror fashion, we're doing this in tribute to them because they don't get enough respect. And
no, certainly not.
And I mean, I know some people will probably watch this and be like, "Oh, the disrespect, making his balls out." I'm like, dude was naked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, balls out, man.
Yeah, man. You could take the band's balls away. What's that?
I don't know. What are you gonna do? He's a full grown man. You know what I'm saying? As we like to say, well, what the fuck was the saying that we put on it? Nathaniel, what was the saying we put on it?
I got the shirt right back here. Do you want me to grab it out?
Yeah, grab it real quick.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah. It's fuck.
It's here we go.
Oh yeah, boots on, dick out. There we go.
Yeah, right there, and
there's the shirt.
Dude, so sick.
Yeah, boots on, dick out. So don't take yourself too seriously, but
Yeah.
do your thing.
I mean, drawing the notes you gave me when I was sending it along, just maybe a little bit more of this or maybe this, and I was just like, all right, he's going there. He wants it. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
oh yeah.
Would you wear that around your parents, Nathaniel?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, my mom would get out of it now. My dad.
They might not. You might not notice the balls, and the script is so dark, you might not even see it.
They're subtle. It's pretty subtle.
Yeah. So it's subtle enough to wear. That was the point. Like I wanted to make the colors subtle enough to where you wear in public, and like the features of the actual guy. Like you might not notice those balls, but when you do, it's gonna make you do a little laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a subtle dick out.
Yeah, subtle dick. Just a little, just the tip.
It might not get you arrested at Walmart, but
probably not. So, but anyways, what would you guys give these reviews of this beer? I want to hear about this pumpkin beer real quick. We're gonna go beer reviews, drinks, whatever, real quick. Okay. This thing pretty heavy hitter. You know what I'm saying? I will not be slamming this one, Kenny. I'm sorry about your luck, but it's not gonna happen. We'll see what happens though.
Enjoy it.
I won't. No, I will. It's good.
I got like 5 days left to find that beer and try it, and I'm gonna make that happen.
Yeah, because they're gonna throw the entire stock of that shit down a sinkhole whenever Halloween gets here, and just you can't find it. It's just gonna evaporate.
Oh shit, evaporations.
But
okay, so fuck it, whatever. The pumpkin thing you're drinking right now is good though.
This one?
Yeah.
The Rogue? Yes, I haven't had too many of Rogue's like other stuff. I always love the artwork and everything, but I've never really, like gone for it. But this one now it's just like, well, I try every pumpkin beer that they have at Mr. Whiskers, or anytime I come across a pumpkin beer, I have to try it. This is probably the best one I've ever had.
Wow.
Like, overtaking Elysian, which is like my favorite space dust. Dude, if you get a chance to try that, dude, this one is
Rogue.
Dude.
Rogue's a good brewery. Did you try Elysian's variety pack?
Yep, I have it every year. Okay. So I got some in there right now. I just didn't bring it in here for this. There I have like 20 pumpkin beers in my fridge.
That's my boy. That's my boy right there. Hey, he's a fucking nerd, huh, Kenny?
No. Man just likes pumpkin shit, so it's all good. We all got our things.
That's right.
No. This thing's just Okay, so talking about that. I want to go into a lot of Halloween stuff because we're getting close. Oh shit. Speaking of, here we go. This girl right here. Hold on. Wait till her ass gets on here, and then we'll talk about it. What's up, B? Brittany, you on here? Oh, you're muted as fuck. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
We can. You like my ambiance?
I do.
Shit's hard, isn't it?
It's really cool.
So, B, I'm drinking that beer I sent picture of you at Enjoy By.
Man.
This shit's awesome. Gnarly though. Like these boys have really, the peer pressure is heavy in this episode. So this is number 2 of a 9.4. So I was gonna give you one when you got in town, but that's so well.
It might be all gone, huh?
Oh, it is gone. This is it.
It is gone.
Yeah. Well, so, anyways, oh, you go. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I'm coming from a empty apartment, I took all of my beer back to Nashville. I have no furniture, but I'm drinking the hibiscus hard lemonade because that's in my fridge.
Love that.
But it's Devil's Backbone Brewing Company. So.
Oh shit! Devil's Backbone makes that.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Anyways, you guys probably haven't met. This is Brittany Fernandez, Brittany with Spooky on all the YouTubes, all the podcasts, all the everything. This is Kenny and Nathaniel. Anyone Can Die podcast, which we're going to talk about in just a sec.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to save it for last because I think it's going to go long. But while we're on the topic of scary things, do you guys have any traditions and or trends that you're really about for Halloween right now? Like, is there a thing you do, or is there a thing you're psyched about trying this year? It's still posted on November 6th, so yeah, right after. So we're gonna extend spooky season for this year.
Oh my gosh, Kenny, do you want to go first? I got to think about that. I don't know. You want me to go?
You really have to think about that.
I don't think he does.
I really don't think you do either. You're just being modest. I'm like the motherfucking Mr. Halloween. I'm like guaranteed you have some shit like cocked in your back pocket because you probably eat like candy corn for fucking breakfast. So like, I can't believe that you're gonna like defer to me because like I haven't dressed up for Halloween in 10 years.
Oh, my face is so red now.
It's really been 10 years. I hope that's stinging you because like the only like Halloween tradition I can think of is like I'm just always a zombie for Halloween. And like 2011 when the first year that I moved to Nashville and the last year that I dressed up for Halloween, it's just you can go to Goodwill and buy a blazer and some bullshit clothes and then paint your face green, roll around in the yard, and voila. So that's it. And like my mom was always on to me about that shit, even when I was a kid, because I was just like, well, like I'm just gonna get like a football jersey and just shoot some blood on my face. I'll be a football zombie or like marathon man. Like I'll wear some like gym shorts and some Nikes. I'll be like a zombie in a marathon. She's like, you've got to be something else this year. It's just like, so yeah, zombie trend. It's a trend. I don't know what it is. Maybe like unhealthy childhood.
Trend.
But there you go. What do you got? Come on, Nathaniel, hit me with it. You're being modest.
Like, you mean this is not like you want new things?
No, not necessarily.
New things are old things. What are you just like finding out about Halloween? What the fuck? Like, come on.
Right, so you want the complete rundown. So you guys
all right, no. All right, so all right, Nathaniel. So I'll make it simple on your brain.
Yes.
One trend that you're liking, and one tradition that you don't break.
Oh.
Right.
God damn, I just see your brain, your little fucking pea brain running, huh? Well, Brittany, what's yours?
Yeah.
Damn.
So, one tradition. Okay, I have two traditions we don't break in our house. I will be home Halloween night, passing out candy for trick-or-treaters. I don't care if I have one. I don't care if I have 25. I don't care if I have 100. I will be there. That's why I bought a house, so I can have trick-or-treaters on Halloween night.
Classic.
Yeah. And then we started this weird tradition where we go to Walden's Pumpkin Farm in Smyrna every year and pick out pumpkins and go eat at Toots.
Hey.
That's
big shout out to Toots.
It was
wow.
Yeah. It was an accidental tradition that we started because they're close together. So we were like, well, I guess we're doing chicken tenders and pumpkin patches every year.
Love that. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But trend. Okay, so trend, I would say Halloween movie watch list. Like I put out a watch list, so I'm gonna say that.
Love that. All right, Natty Light, let's do it.
That's I'll start with trend because it's pretty much the same thing. I don't know what happened, but in the last like 1 to 2 years, I get like, DMs like every other hour about what to watch today or tomorrow or a list. And so that's something that consumes me, is trying to like give people, but I'm all about like 80s horror, so that's what it always ends up being. And so now I'm like, I need to watch more stuff. I need to see new stuff so people like I can give more out there, So that probably like that same thing as far as trend of just like the list thing is the big one. Traditions, man. My mom was born the day before Halloween, so Halloween is like the thing in our household. She would decorate probably like September 1st. And then I started taking it to the next step whenever I moved out of like, it just became year round. But I would say it really starts in July. And I do 100 days to Halloween. And I make this like, people do rings before Christmas and clip off day by day till they get to, I do 100 rings every year. for the last few years with the
I
countdown.
love it.
I do a soundtrack per day to clip a ring. I mean, sometimes I miss every single day, so I'll do a couple of rings at once. But that, and became really good friends with the people that do the Flying Ghost Pumpkin Patch down the street at Kiwanis Park. They started the year that I moved here in 2008 is when they started doing it. And so I literally carve a pumpkin, at least one pumpkin a week since the day they start. I know the day that pumpkins come out in Publix, Walmart, and Kroger. I do too many. The tradition is Halloween year round.
I think we're gonna fuck around and become best friends.
Yeah. I know I follow you on Instagram.
Yeah. I've been doing some light stalking. I'm like, this person.
So
I tried not to spit beer all over my keyboard.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So fair warning about that pumpkin patch. If you go early, they have fleas. Yeah, this is a fact. There's a fruit stand there before. It says it takes them a couple weeks to get the fleas away on the ground. So we got our pumpkins there this year randomly. And
there are fleas there.
There are fleas there. And they bite like a motherfucker too. So like don't even play. Yeah, I was like, I had shorts on. I walked up in that bitch. And your boy was like, what the fuck? Like I thought something got up and snipped me, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what is this? But you know, it was just a flea, you know, your boy, you flea. So,
they're the best, man. Those dudes are awesome. They get pumpkins from all over the place. And they've become so popular in recent years that they have to like get just like crates, like massive pallets of pumpkins delivered even outside of like Tennessee now, just to like compensate for how many people go there. But I get like for every pump, they'll be like, ring me up and they're like, oh, that should be $80. We'll call it 20, and they'll give me like 15 pumpkins.
I love it.
And I just
that's awesome.
Yeah,
bro, you're on a different level, bro. So speaking of light stalking, let's talk about let's talk about the Anyone Can Die podcast. Kenny, since I feel like Kenny's got some hot takes on this episode. I think Kenny should explain what the show is and how it started. I think you guys did a show.
No, give me a break. Go on.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Either one of you guys. The point of this show, we've been trying to do it for a minute, but the point of the show was to, you know, collaborate, hype your show. So fucking tell me what it is. I mean, I've listened to it obviously, but I'm subscribed. I can show you the fucking sub button.
That's right.
Sub button.
But yeah, hit me up. Tell the homies that are inebriated probably at this point. What you're talking about.
Do you want to tell it? To go.
I mean, sure, man. We can talk about it. It's just me and Nathaniel bullshitting about horror movies. I mean, it's about as simple as that. Like that's I didn't have any kind of like high-minded concept about it. Just me and Nathaniel, I've known him for a while, and we just got to talking about it. It's like, you want to talk about horror movies and record it? It's like, yeah.
That's pretty much it.
All right. Let me be. All right, Kenny. All right, I'll hit you with some like direct questions then. How about this?
Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes. Get ready, motherfucker. Here we go. You said earlier that you met Nathaniel probably 2003, you say?
What do you think, like 2002, 2003-ish?
Yeah. That's right.
Tim, congrats on the anniversary. You guys rolling up on like what 15 20 years.
About damn near 20 years knowing him, but like,
I know that's impressive, bro. Like, good for you.
Man.
Damn, look at this apparition we got in the fourth corner.
Sorry, I'm picking up my Taco Bell DoorDash.
It kind of just froze on her face for a second.
I was like, holy shit. Damn. It's gonna be introspective episode. Anyway, okay, so when did you guys figure out that you knew each other liked horror and all this? And I've seen you bring in shit for him, like random magazines and like all sorts of random, like when I worked at the shop, I was like, holy shit, like what is all this stuff? Like random stuff he'd bring in and be like, check this thing out, you know? When did you guys figure out you had that like combined interest?
That's a really interesting question, just because like back in the day, Nathaniel's got an older cousin, and we used to run around with him and get like fucked up and get stupid and shit. And like Nathaniel was the kid that was always just like stoked on skateboarding and didn't do any of this shit.
Yep.
So we were being idiots, and he was, you know, I don't know, on the right path to lead him to where he's at now is like a successful young professional who's made his way in skateboarding, and all the rest of us are a bunch of burnouts. So we're like, yeah, man, I used to skate in 2004, man. That shit was great. But I don't know what the exact moment was whenever it kind of dawned on me that dude was into horror movies too. Maybe just because like we would come up from when I still lived in Hopkinsville back, you know, a little better than 10 years ago or so, whenever I would come to Belcourt to watch horror movies and shit, like dude would be up in there. So I'd like, you know, bump into what did you say?
No, I'm talking about him, not you.
I thought you said y'all getting married. I was like, oh,
no. I called him a nerd. I was a fucking nerd.
No, he's not a nerd at all, man. Just like,
oh, he's a nerd, bro. He's a nerd for sure.
We would go out to we'd go to Belcourt or whatever to see the premiere of these horror movies, and he would be there. So it's like, oh shit. So he's in on this, and it's kind of weird how the intersection of that shit came back around, because I mean, like, I didn't really fuck around skateboarding too much anymore. Like, I quit skating in like 2003 just because like I just kind of got over it or whatever. But and that sounds lame. Like, I really wish I could have stuck with it better. But just keep on bumping into this dude, because Nashville's not a real big place. You know, it's I mean, it's kind of grown up. It's gotten to be a big place, but you know, it's kind of, if you've got the same kind of interest as other people, like it's inevitable that you're going to run into the same bunch of people. And that's kind of what happened. It's just, I knew Nathaniel from back in the day, back when he was like the good kid that didn't drink or smoke or do any of this dumb shit, while we were just like really going over the top and doing a lot of it. So, and it's like, I've always really, really liked Nathaniel, man. Like I said, like, the kid was coming around back in the day with his cousin, his cousin Tyler. Tyler sucks at skateboarding. Fuck you, Tyler.
Shout out, Tyler.
Shout outs to Tyler. You're fucking terrible at skateboarding.
Oh my God.
Nathaniel's super good at it. And he was just like the best kid, and we were all just like, yo, we'll make sure this kid does all right and everything. And it was just kind of like a bonus finding out later on that me and him had so many things in common. And just to like happen to bump into him at all this other stuff that's just horror related was just like a bonus. It's just like, yo, that's my guy, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think really
Absolutely.
Instagram, when we found each other on Instagram and seeing everything you'd post and I'd post was like, oh, here we go. And it was always back and forth. And then, I mean, this was well on, because this was like, what, 2019 when they played, but we got to see Claudio Simonetti and the Goblin perform Demons.
You're absolutely right, and I feel like thank you for bringing that up.
That was the boom. Oh shit, this guy is my dude right now.
That really was, because man, I got so fucking drunk at Goblin.
Yeah,
it was just Zarazata!
When you were yelling and you're both headbanging basically the Demon soundtrack, like, oh, this is we're team now. So
that was like you know, like that I don't know, we're talking about movies and shit. You know, Conan, when they're like forging the sword or whatever.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like the Goblin concert was when he was like banging the sword out, where it's like when it like all came together. It's like,
love it.
Yeah.
Well, I will say though, talking about
fucking love it. Fucking love it. Okay.
The podcast though, I know, like,
yes.
I had like
keep going.
My partner Irene was definitely like, "Why are you not doing a podcast? Like, you need to like talk about the stuff, all the stuff you're like interested in." And I was like, "Do it." You know, we were talking back and forth. Like, she hasn't even come on yet. I got to have her on to come on and like talk. Like, how is someone that's watching movies at 7 a.m.
She's got to come on and just scold us for this bullshit.
Yeah, but I kept saying, like, I was like, man, Kenny would be great to like do this with. And I was like, I don't know if he wants to do it. We were back and forth a little bit. You're like, yeah, I'll come on. But then to me, it was like you see beyond just like all the other stuff that goes into the horror movies we talk about, because you like read, so you're a book guy. I mean, that's a whole nother level, like a whole nother depth to it. Some guys are like, some people are just all about the movies and they want just like to skim the like just the surface, but you know so much more. Like we did the Creep Show thing, you were nerding out so hard, like explaining the trumpets vine, like everything. It's like I wasn't going to be able to do that. And I was like, man, it's got to be both of us doing this all the time, because that's what makes sense. And so for the podcast, you know, I'm like, yeah, it's cool, like special effects. And he's like, but did you know this and why they did this? And so it's like, it's just natural and perfect, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I do agree.
Natural and perfect.
Yeah.
You heard him. Yeah.
I heard it. And you know, I would agree. I don't know if B's got a chance to listen to it, but I've listened to it and I was tripping. Like, you guys definitely do. There's a thing about podcasting that I think a lot of people miss, and it's like anybody can start a show, right? It's especially with like there's so many free fucking things you can do these days. But anyways, you can start a show, but if you don't have any dynamic, like if you don't have that, you know, if you don't know what each other are gonna do, it kind of fucking sucks. So. You know, if you especially you got to know what each other are going to do, and you got to level each other out. So it's like, if you don't know, you know, your boy's about to set up some kind of fucking joke, then you're just going to sit there like,
you know, it's
like,
funny.
Oh, great fucking joke, bud. You know what the fuck is that?
It's
so
all
you can't be doing that.
It's all like he's so good.
No,
Kenny, Kenny, shut the fuck up, Kenny.
Come on, Kenny.
Kenny, you fucking downplay yourself. You're a key player in that.
Yep.
And,
well, it's just fucking two of us. I hope somebody's a key player. But the thing about
no, I'm saying like know your role, which is important in doing something like this. So
that's some
praise
shit
to
like,
you.
That's some shit that pimps say to their whores. You got to know your role. So
that's not how I mean it.
I don't even really know.
That's not how I mean it. But I mean, like, you know, if you know what you know what kind of things you're offering, then I guess it is the same. You know what I'm saying?
For real,
I mean, it's really not. I mean, because we're doing this for free. But the thing about it is that it's all organic. That it's just you know, the thing about it is
that's what I'm saying.
Me and all my dumb buddies that listen to this podcast after we do it, you know, all three of them, they, you know, it's just like the thing that we like about it is just that it's just two of my friends talking about horror movies. And that's exactly what I want it to be. That's like more or less, that's exactly what I want it to be. I don't try and bill it. I don't try and bill it as any more or any less of that. It's just we get together and talk shit and record it about scary movies that we may or may not like.
Yep.
I was going to ask a question.
Yeah, please.
So I know that there's a lot of horror movie podcasts out there, and some of them try to be different where they're like, I'm going to try to rank every single horror movie that's ever been created. And then some people do like seasons where they do, oh, here's a horror movie season about wolves, or a horror movie season about, you know, oh, let's all just do John Carpenter. Do you guys have any like theme, or do you just get on there and just like talk about whatever the fuck you want? Because that sounds awesome.
We pick movies, and we're gonna start having some guests on now that we've like gotten real. Like we're already obviously comfortable talking together, but like
now that we've gotten really big time and
But now that we can like we've figured out like how to really do like the back and forth thing and everything, and it was pretty natural. We don't do a whole lot of planning, honestly. We just pick the movie, watch it, and then come back together. But we just want to keep it kind of just natural and just see where it goes outside of when we start to get some guests on. We don't really rate anything. We just pick a movie and tell the story, talk about it, what we liked and disliked about it. I know we like have some high hopes of getting some big dudes on at some point, but you know, it's
if you don't have hopes, you don't have anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
right.
fun with it, honestly. I don't know, Kenny, what do you have?
That's exactly what you said. It's just we want to have fun with it, and that's the point of it. Because I mean, Jesus Christ, you're the one that's paying for all this shit, right?
$7 a month, so it's
$7 a month, and you've got to do all the editing and everything. So I mean, I just like come over to your house and use the bathroom. Like that's really about
$7 worth of plumbing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I just come over there and talk some shit about fucking Running Man or something, and then that's it. And then
Running Man.
You edit the shit out and pay to put it out, so I could get some text message about about whatever the fuck we talked about. It's fantastic. Like it's so much fun. Like this is so much. I'm really having a good time doing this too. But
I hope so.
I'll do it. Fantastic. I mean, you got to really twist my arm to drink beer and talk shit about horror movies.
You know what? Actually, Kenny, I'm gonna twist your fucking arm right now because you didn't give any shout out to that Wiseacre Tiny Bomb that you're drinking right now.
Dude, yeah.
That M-Town down. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even get any shout out. Like, come on, my dude. We got
really
it. Listen, I caught that. You threw it up, and I was like, oh. I was like, it's like a Memphis bat signal. It was like, ooh. I was like, holy shit! Like, what was going on over here? Like that.
You said I haven't thrown it up yet.
Oh shit! Okay. My bad.
Dude, that's that Tiny Bomb is kind of my go-to.
Is
honestly. Oh, dude, they sell it at the gas station. You can get 3 of them for $5.
No, I know that, but Memphis Tiny Bomb is kind of what put Wiseacre on the map. They're this is at its core a podcast about beers, involving beers, and Tiny Bomb is a huge fucking factor into Memphis beers. So now
it's a huge factor into the failure of my liver too. So.
You know what? Livers can fail, but we're not going to fail on this show. You know what I'm saying?
But beer is forever.
That's right.
That's right.
Livers fail, beers forever.
Right.
Our new fucking bumper sticker.
Yeah. Me being stupid on this podcast after drinking too much of it is forever. But dude,
shit. Not necessarily. But
I don't know. Come on. But Tiny Bomb, the Wiseacre makes some of my favorite beers. Have you had the Italian Pilsner that they do? That Party Color?
Party Color. I've had pretty much everything Wiseacre's ever done. So
Party Color, it's like they come in 4-packs of 12-ounce cans, and they got Greyhounds and boots on them. This is my favorite beer, bar none, dude. It's
Greyhounds with the dog?
Yeah. Not like the bus, homie. Yes, a dog.
Oh, I don't know. Fuck. Oh, it could be, Memphis is a port city, bro. You know what I'm saying? Could be a fucking Greyhound bus. I don't know.
Right. We're talking about Memphis.
Yeah, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They make some fantastic beers. I think Memphis gets slept on a lot about is the quality of the water there.
Yeah.
Really, it really comes through in the beer. I was talking about drinking the Bitburger bullshit or whatever, because it's like $7 for 4 of the big cans at Publix, or I'll drink Heineken's or something. But I always like to drink all the shitty beers first, and you crack open one of these Tiny Bombs, and it really, really comes through, man. The quality of the beer is excellent for what you're getting at Mapco.
No, that's true. I had my first Heineken, and for the first time in a really long time, shit. Was it 2 nights ago? I was like, "Where, Mama? Oh, fuck." This past weekend's blended for me, but it's 2 nights ago. Me and my mom were watching Mrs. Doubtfire. And funny enough, I wanted to bring this up because it was on 31 Nights of Halloween, like on the fucking Freeform. What? I was like,
their schedule this year is fucking stupid.
Okay.
Their schedule does not make any sense. I don't know why Miss Doubtfire's in, but there was some other stuff too that I was like, this is not October.
Mrs. Doubtfire is like low key, like it's a fucked up movie.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I was like, I was watching it. I was like, dude, this shit is kind of fucked up. Like, it's like really this dude is like straight up in full on like prosthetics, like watching some children. Like, if this shit could be a Lifetime movie, it could be a horror movie for sure. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
With a little bit of creative editing, that movie would be a horror classic. You think? The fact that guy is like pretending to have different kind of genitals just to get close to his children again after like his marriage is on the rock.
Heavy, bro.
How fucking crazy is that shit?
It's heavy, bro. And I keep thinking I didn't even get to the scene where his like son walks in on him peeing, like standing up. But I keep thinking about it.
Right.
I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, dude, if I saw that, I might knock that motherfucker out. Like, like
Dude.
What is going on? Who is this human in my house? Why are they pretending to be a granny and they're not doing granny things?
Yeah,
so,
man. How scarring would that be for like an adolescent to witness that?
I mean, if you saw a granny with a dick, I'm sure it would be scary. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
But who knows? Who knows, bro? Who knows?
We're all gonna get fired from our day jobs after granny with the dick. Dude.
I was just trying to find the special effects department for Mrs. Doubtfire. I was like, wait, did they do any horror movies? Do I need to see what else?
Right? It's probably similar, bro.
Oh my gosh.
But anyways, I wanted to ask you guys one final thing.
Okay.
So, how many episodes deep are you? This is not the question.
It's 12.
12. Okay. So, piggybacking on Brittany's question, do you guys see your for self, your show going into some kind of format, like phase? Like, are you gonna like stop at a certain point or break and then like do like this is a season of fucking this or this? You're just gonna keep going, same thing?
No,
just for fun.
I forgot to mention there is kind of a theme, and Kenny, because he always laughs at me and rolls his eyes every time. We talk about, we call it the 3 pillars, or you said pillows one time before.
I said
the
pillows.
3 pillars.
I'm sure people are so
let you sleep well,
Everything somehow finds its way back to Stephen King, George Romero, or John Carpenter. Always. Those dudes.
Okay. Stopping you right here.
And I
top,
guess you
top 3 from those 3 people right now, both of you.
Oh shit. Well,
you got to go first.
Okay, John Carpenter, because
that's no. I need one thing from each of them.
Oh, I know what it's going to be.
What is it?
I bet you I can pick them out for Nathaniel.
Okay, hold on. So this will be like a what is that show?
The fucking Newlywed Game.
Yeah, the Newlywed Game. Let's play Newlywed Game horror style with the boys from Anyone Can Die. Here we go. John Carpenter. What is your
so
we'll go back and forth.
Yo, you got to get a pen and write this shit down. Write them down real quick, and I bet you I could fucking pick them out. I'm not talking. Can you hand the pen to Nathaniel?
No. Nathaniel, do this. Do this.
Get you a pen, Nathaniel.
Do this so you can't write shit down. Okay, I'm writing it down.
What do I have to say about each of them?
No. What is Kenny's favorite John Carpenter movie? Oh, I'm gonna do it just like the dude on the show.
Oh,
what is Kenny's favorite John Carpenter movie?
Dude, this is tough. Honestly,
hands open. Hands open, or you're disqualified.
I know I could pick his out.
No, that's what we're doing right now. So you pick yours out. Pick his out.
All right. So I got to write the shit down. Let's do that.
What is Kenny's, Nathaniel? We're gonna do 3 rounds. First round.
Okay, hang on.
His has to be The Thing for John Carpenter.
Okay. Thing. Nathaniel's choice.
Oh my gosh. George Romero is gonna be. I mean,
I haven't even written it down yet.
No. Let him do. We're doing 1 round. This is first round.
Okay.
First round. Okay, Kenny. What's your answer?
Has he written down his answers yet? Because
I wrote the John Carpenter one down. It's The Thing for you. What is your answer for him? What is your answer for him?
It's fucking Halloween 3. I know that it is.
I mean, look at what's behind it.
Yeah, I mean, give me a break.
Okay.
Like a child could figure that out.
Actually, he didn't do Halloween 3.
Thank you. No, mine wasn't Halloween 3. Dude, for it probably would be The Thing. So yeah, he's got mine for sure. I know I got your number. I know his is Halloween 3.
Okay, Nathaniel, are we confirming this?
Halloween 3. He helped with the script, so
that counts.
Runner-up of
okay.
China as like the all-in director.
Okay, so we're counting 1 and 1. Both of you guys get it right. Kenny, your round. What was the second director we said?
George Romero.
George
all
Romero.
Right. What is
Nathaniel,
all right,
close
Kenny.
your eyes.
Huh?
Nathaniel has his eyes away from the screen.
No, I'm gonna need hands up, Nathaniel. You're a fucking tricky boy. All right. All right, Kenny. What's Nathaniel's George Romero fucking pick for favorite movie?
Oh man, you know what? I might find out what my favorite is by his.
Oh shit.
All right.
Okay.
You might know better than me.
Oh, Day.
Yep.
Well,
No,
just
you're
give it
right.
away, Pat.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a video. He can see it, Kenny.
Day of the Dead.
That's why I was telling him to close his eyes.
Dude, Day of the Dead is 100% correct.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Get out of here.
Well,
Okay.
so, but there's a reason why I say I'm like iffy on it, because it may be the same for you, Kenny, when I say like pick your George Romero and Stephen King, because we have there's a marriage there somewhere behind me. There's a VHS of something that's like.
All right, Nathaniel. What's Kenny's favorite?
I love that you just cut him off. All right, Anthony, shut the fuck up. What's your favorite?
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead is what I would say, because there's another film that he's involved in that you can't necessarily say is his or Stephen King's, which we all know where we're going with that.
It's Christine. I know what you're talking about.
Christine? No. Because if
No.
you go ahead and check Stephen King, I was going to say this.
Creep Show.
No! Shit!
Come on, man.
I was guessing for you prick. I'm saying
no, he's right.
Creep Show is my favorite. It's like Creep Show is like the ultimate. Like
Is it top tier?
All the way. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So
yeah.
Kenny gets a point. Nathaniel does not.
Kenny, I think we're gonna be best friends too, because that's also my favorite.
Oh man, that's
Wait.
Absolutely.
I don't get a point for claiming his Stephen King film is Creep Show.
You get an extra point for being friends. You get an extra point for being friends with us. We're all winners.
Because you said Day of the Dead. You don't get a point.
No, I said Dawn of the Dead is his favorite.
You said Dawn, so it doesn't count. Okay. Okay, so final round. Instead of saying directors. No, this is actually kind of okay.
What?
Because I already know Nathaniel's favorite movie of all time, and so do you. So
we're doing like that. Okay.
What is Nathaniel's least favorite horror movie, Kenny?
I don't know that. Pick something.
Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh yeah, that'd be up there. That's
fair.
Oh,
that's fair.
Okay, Kenny gets a point.
Yeah, I win.
That I see on your grave. Genre of like over the top. I can't.
Yay.
Okay.
The Wes Craven I spit on your grave genre of films. You know where I'm going with that. Like
I do.
Yeah.
All right, so Nathaniel, just for shits and giggles, because you lost anyway. What is Kenny's least favorite?
Least favorite?
Yeah.
Oh man, Halloween Kills.
Halloween Kills. He got it. He did it.
All right, so slim victory, 3-2. Here we go.
Nathaniel won. He snatching defeat from the jaws.
Oh shit! Is Halloween Kills count as 2 points? Okay, it's a tie.
Yeah,
it's a tie. I call it. Your boy calls it.
Everybody wins. It's a tie.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Participation trophies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All around.
B, just for fun, what is your least and favorite movie?
Favorite horror movie is The Exorcist. I think I said that on this podcast before. Least favorite horror movie? Ooh. I'm the same. Like I can't do the super extreme like Cannibal Holocaust. That's a really good one. I just won't watch it.
Sure.
I don't need to. Yeah. I can go pretty far with my limit, but that goes a little bit too far.
Yep.
Okay.
Any movie that kills dogs for no reason, that's probably that's my answer.
American Psycho type. Okay.
So hold up. Question with that: are you ready for a David Gordon Green Exorcist film? Because that is confirmed happening per Joe.
Is that for real?
Yep.
I
think it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I am.
Kenny does not look excited.
Yeah, I don't
Okay. You know what? That's fair. We'll revisit that once it comes down to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
For me, I love the Scream series. I love it. I fucking love it.
There's preview for the new one. It's coming.
I know. I've watched it 9 fucking times the first day it came out.
I rang up David Arquette for completes for his kid in the skate shop. He came in and my jaw dropped. Dewey bought completes from 6th Ave.
When?
And I was like, oh my God.
When?
I was like, can I help you? Can I help you? What do you need?
When?
Probably like 2 months ago. He lives in that or has a house in Nashville.
Motherfucker.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'd have been like, bro, you get skate for free all day. Let's go.
Everybody lives in Nashville at this point.
It's true.
That's true.
This is true.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm surprised Mick Jagger hasn't come in there and bought a fucking complete from you yet.
Bro, speaking of, I mean, this is a whole different thing. Actually, we went in on this. If you listen to our last episode, me and Adam really went in on our dropping the needle episode of Beggars Banquet for the Rolling Stones.
Wow.
And so Kenny, just a quick refresher in case anybody wants to know. Me and one part of the Quick Sixer Collective, Adam Knitch, we do a show called Dropping the Needle. It's a show that focuses on usually one band and one album, and we go into other stuff. This past episode, which was dropped a couple days ago, is on Rolling Stone's Beggars Banquet. And dude, all right, so we went in on it, but it's a great album if you guys haven't checked it out. It's fucking great. It doesn't sound like anything the Rolling Stones have ever done or since. It's kind of like almost like a bluesy country album kind of deal.
Yeah, man, that's how the Stones got their start. I don't mean to be like Mr. Big Head, like I know everything about horror movies and the Rolling Stones.
But it's weird. Like it's like their 8th album. It's not like they're the middle of the road, you know. It's kind of weird.
The Stones are my shit, dude. I fucking love the Rolling Stones.
Okay, so me and Meg went to that show at Nissan.
Oh wow, right.
And your boy was pretty timid about COVID protocols in the beginning.
Right.
And your boy went to this, and I'll tell you what, just to give a little summary of this episode, I about had a fucking breakdown in the car, okay? Because we ate at Joyland, which is a mile from the stadium. 1 mile. It took us 2 hours to park.
Oh God.
Damn.
Bro, when we had the windows down, because I was like freaking out anyway, and we started hearing music from the stadium, I about lost my fucking mind. I was like, I did not pay all this money to not go to this show. And found out though, it was an opener. So I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God. You know,
that's when I was on my way to the Garth Brooks concert.
I thought of you.
Got canceled.
I thought of you.
Like, the show was starting, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then it got canceled while I was in the Uber on the way.
Oh my God!
Damn.
For more on that, go and check out that BFF episode with Stoney Keeley. That is he. So B dropped out, but Stoney was there. So he was there. He give you both angles of that. But this fucking Stone show, we got, dude. I was. All right, so we're driving. It took 2 fucking hours to get there, right? From fucking Joyland, which is a mile away.
It's a mile away, no doubt.
Yeah, and I was losing my mind. I was legit losing my mind. Meg got like kind of like, yo, you can get out. You can go. I'll fucking drive. I'll park the car. And I was like, no, not at this point. I'm so fucking pissed.
You can't do that. Dude, I was 1 caller away from winning tickets to the Stones concert, and I don't know if I would have gone or not.
Dude, I bought these things 2 years ago. So I was like, I bought them in 2019. And it was like on a whim because I was like, oh, yeah, I want to see the Stones. Fuck it. Like, I'll buy these tickets. And what is this noise?
What is somebody's dog? Somebody's dog is drinking water. I know that sound. Right. Somebody's dog is lapping water out of a dish.
Holy
shit!
Adams is drinking water. I'm so sorry.
That's Nathaniel with that pumpkin beer. He's just really relishing that shit.
Was laughing it.
If I
Just fucking laughing it. Anyway, so the conclusion of the story is we end up getting there and we end up parking. It's $44 to park. Okay.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. And we end up getting. I know I was bummed, but anyways, we start walking in, and dude, they have so many merch stands. We were like, there was one like in a trailer on the way there, like official merch. A T-shirt was $55.
All right.
I was like, holy shit, nope. And so we start walking in. We sit down. 15 minutes later, they started. I was like, oh my god, like all my stress just fucking evaporated. I was tripping though, bro, like tripping. This was the worst, most pissed off I've been in a very long time. And I mean, being Nathaniel probably know me a little better than you, Kenny, but like, I don't get really mad. I don't get mad really. I was fucking furious, like,
well, dude, that would
beyond, bro.
After you paid all that money for that shit and been an hour getting there and been through trying to get fleeced $50 for some t-shirts, that put Mother Teresa to she'd be pissed off. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that kind of shit. Like at that point, and that's what I was talking about. Like, if I had won tickets to that shit, I'd have turned around and flipped that stuff because I just don't want to get fucking taken advantage of because I like the Rolling Stones and I want to get fucking just bilked for every fucking nickel I got because I want to see this old bunch of bastards run around on stage. Yeah. But dude, I really like their old shit, and dude, it wouldn't have been worth it for me. I would have turned myself inside out if I was in your spirit. You sound like you were really well behaved because I would have I would have flipped my shit. Like, it would have been terrible.
All right. Yeah, I mean, all right, to end it on like a horror tip.
End it on a horror tip on the bitching about the Rolling Stones.
End it on a horror tip. I accepted death going to this thing. I was like, you know what? I was like, there's a very good chance I could die getting a disease going to this show. Oh I'm gonna go though. And
wow.
And there was, or to put in perspective, there was not a single mask in sight in this sold out stadium.
Absolutely not.
And I was like, I'm vaccinated, but like,
they committed.
Yeah, I committed, bro. I was like, I already spent $44 in parking. I'm gonna die for $44. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So why not? So. But anyways, yeah, put it on. That's a scary, scary zone. But bro, they had like police ponies out and everything, so it was like it put me at ease. You know what I'm saying? You got ponies out. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, everything's cool. But yeah, it was fucking nuts, dude. Fucking nuts.
I went to see Tears for Fears for free. We have a connect.
Oh my god, that's fucking awesome.
Random, bro.
Everybody wants to rule the world was their first.
They started with that.
And I missed it. They opened doors and the band started and I missed it. My favorite song of all time, I missed it.
No.
They started with that?
You won, dude. You won like
that's weird.
You would think that they would wait like a couple of songs in just to keep everybody around.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's weird, dude.
You came out on top in that scenario. I didn't have to spend any money. Thankfully,
I did, but you know what? It was so long ago. I don't even know that money, bro. I already followed that taxes money. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not even it's not even worth it. So, but it was dope. It's one of those things where you can say, yeah, did that right? So, but that was that. But anyways, we gotta. So I'm fucking done. I don't know if you guys are about this, but like I've been done with this. Like Pat, I gotta pee, bro. I appreciate you guys.
I'm about to piss in my pants, dude. I'm about to
Can I ask one question?
I stood up run.
Yeah, B hit him with one question. Hit him with one question.
What you got?
Are you guys going to Spooky Ghoul at the Groove on Saturday? Am I gonna meet you in person?
I'll be there early because I have my closing show for my art show from 6 to 9, but I'm going to try to hang out for some of it. So I'll be there.
Cool. Yeah, I'll be there at 1, I think.
Look at that. Look at that.
No, I'm going
making
to the
best friends. You know what, Kenny? Kenny, I appreciate you. I know you didn't want to really do the video thing. I appreciate you coming on.
Oh, dude.
Thank you so much.
It's nothing about not doing the video thing. Just like I said, I'm in my kid's bunk bed right now.
You know what?
Like the
Dedicated,
computer setup they got. So I flipped up my my iPad, and that's how we're doing it.
Dedicated, bro. I love that. Anyways, I'll close it out so you can leave.
So I can go to the
appreciate it.
Jesus.
Appreciate you guys coming on here. Go check out Anyone Can Die podcast. For Quick 60 Collective, it's your boys, Pet Artist, Brittany Spooky, Brittany Fernandez. Go and check out her stuff. I don't know, Brittany, are you doing anything new? Are you gonna do things new when you come back?
Yes. When I arrive back in Nashville for good, it will be on again.
Spooky as fuck. That's what it'll do.
Hey, all right.
Go and check out Brittany's YouTube channel. Go and do all that stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been your boys.
Thanks for having us, Pat.
Oh yeah, anytime. Absolutely anytime. Duh. But yeah, I do. Oh, actually, can you give us a preview of what the next episode is going to be?
Yeah.
No.
Huh?
We've got
No.
a local director of 2 movies coming on with us soon, or we'll probably do another 80s movie, one of the two. So.
When is it post?
What's that?
Woo.
When is it post?
We haven't talked about it yet. We're working on which angle we're gonna go at. So
can you tell us off air?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay. Well, love you guys. Check it out. See you later. It's your boys.
Yeah.